Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Great Thursday. Back in our Minecraft world today. I'm going to get back to Final Fantasy X. Don't worry. I'm going to get back to it. But, it's just ever been in the middle of something and just need to get it finished. Well, that's what's going on with me. So I need to, and if you watch the past couple streams, you know that we've raided a couple ancient cities. We've got a bunch of stuff. I'm starting to develop another chess monster, but I'm trying to get a hold of it before it gets too out of control. Because it can get. If you play Minecraft, your inventory can get out of control super, super fast. So we want to make sure that hey, Corpse Queen, how's it going? Dice, how's it going? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's finally stopped storming here, and now it's just hot. So it's not like we can have just decent weather. But I'm okay with that. I much prefer it not raining than raining. So got to hang out with a good friend today, and really kind of juiced me up a little bit. So how have you been? Okay, so why am I dressed this way? Well, that's because I have a covert operation. There's something I need, and I have to go to the deep, dark depths of Lord Gibro's chest monster. Okay, so yeah, so I'm totally gonna steal some supplies from Gibro. So let's do our side quest first. Cool. Okay, I like this skin. It's kind of neat looking. Oh, it's dark outside. That's perfect. But I'm 100% gonna get attacked by phantoms if I walk outside. So we're gonna sleep. Then we're gonna. Yeah, no, like, dude, like even up north, it's hot. Like I don't even get it. Um, I mean, this is typically the hottest month of the year, so but I mean, I live in Southwest Florida, so it's always hot here. Like in the like 9 months out of the year, we have 3 months of like decent weather. Hey, yeah, you too. I'll tab you in as well, um, and that way we can support each other. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna do that right now, and we're gonna go on the corpse clean stream. That way we can support each other of while we're both streaming, and that is just a good community to be in. Dun, 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 dun. Moving real slow because I don't want to go too fast. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Hold on. Have I not followed you? I need to correct that if I haven't. Let's see. Now I'm following. Why is your... my computer's slow as hell, so we're gonna... Eh, okay. I had to do a search. That was weird. You should be showing up under my followed channels. Why is it not doing it? Yeah, we're gonna correct that now. Alright. Alright, let's get back to doing some... Oh, let me sneak past this guy. Excuse me. Okay. Not there. Lots of chest here. I found what I needed. There. Okay, everybody, don't get all blah 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 about stealing. He knew I was doing this. I asked him earlier today if he had any Blackstone I could have. We're very you know, the advantage of... Okay, so here's the thing. I know you live in Georgia. I actually just drove through Georgia about a week ago. We were coming back from Indianapolis. Um, but so the advantage of living where I do in Southwest Florida is we live right on the Gulf of Mexico, um, and we do get the benefit of a Gulf breeze. So luckily, like if we're at the beach or something like that, it's pretty nice. But sometimes when you get a little too far away, you know, that breeze doesn't quite make it this far, and it does get awfully hot. So that's kind of what we're experiencing right now. It's just hot. And if anybody tells you different than that, they're crazy. Okay. So you could see here, so we worked a little bit after the stream last night. This is what we did. This is what we worked on yesterday. And actually last night after of course, I was probably up a little too late working on it, which is probably why I didn't think of this before. But I did figure out a way to make this better down here. But to be honest, this is working. And so unless something breaks on it, I'm not changing it. And right now, I mean, there's nothing in the overflow chest, so everything seems to be working, so I'm not going to do it. So I did find a way to compact this all down, but like I said, this is all working. It's not like I'm hurting for resources right now, so this is, it'll work just fine. So what are we going to do? What did we do? Let's see. So, you know, last night we set up this part here to catch all the stuff from that farm up there, make blocks out of the bamboo and watermelon. And this guy right here, he's basically just taking it, he's tossing that chest. That stuff's gonna go up this water line. Push! See, there goes a pumpkin right there. And then they're gonna go up here to this fella, and it's gonna show up in this chest. And you can see he's got some stuff here waiting to go through everything. He's just gonna start moving stuff along. These fellas back here are gonna be transferring it to chest. Once it gets over here, he's gonna put it in there, and it's gonna go up this water line right here. Whoop, there goes a melon. Drop over here. This fella's gonna take it out, and he's gonna sort it and pass it down the line. You guys know how copper golems work. Now, the difference between that and my normal storage system is that the way this copper golem's doing is literally just avoiding this part of it. So this part right here with all the chests at the bottom, that's all redstoned with filters. So when I drop stuff in the top, the entrance system or the input system, it's literally going to slide those things across hoppers at the top, and then the hoppers that are filtered are going to grab what it needs. Whatever it doesn't take, it's going to go to hoppers back here and then feed it into the copper golems. So what I did last night is I was kind of just forward planning, because I don't do that enough, and I feel like I need to, especially for storage, and I want to make sure I have plenty of storage, right? Can I come out further with this storage? Absolutely. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I can come out and then have 2 ways and then have extra storage up here if I need it. I kind of want to keep this hallway big, so I'm not going to do it, because I do want to put some decorations. I'm going to work with some glass panes right here. Hey, Tomley 1, how's it going? Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Give me a follow if you would. That way you get the alerts when I come on. So what I did, now that I got some things cleaned up here, like this is what I did off stream too. So we diverted our kelp and cactus instead of falling down here in these chests, which I could probably... I hate it when I do stuff like that. Which I could probably get rid of these chests. Well, maybe not that one so much. But that one. And then that just... I literally just have them dropping down here in this second fella. Because that's where all the stuff's getting sorted anyway. So I might as well go directly to him and not go through the whole system. It'll be faster. So now that I got all that stuff out of the way, I decided to go ahead and put up my sorting pods right here. And that's where we're at right now. Literally got these going all the way down here to the back end. Originally, I was just going to mirror this over here, lower this floor down, and put it, but I really don't need that. This is not a storage pod. This is literally one of the 2 entrances to the storage room. One will be right here. One is down on the other end. This back here, I will be getting rid of this. That goes up top. Right now, it's just kind of convenience. But I want to kind of move away from that. I want to get my build finalized. I want to get my base built down here, at least temporarily, so I can just work from here, which is the center. So the center of the whole build for the server is right here under this piece of glowstone. Or not glowstone. This is shroom stove. Shroom lights. Yeah. This is the center of the build right here. This is the center of our universe on this server, is this spot right here. So I want to kind of make like, not really a full-time base, but a temporary base. My full-time base is going to be on the top floor of the Shinner building. But this at least put me down here close to what I'm working on. And it puts it close to where most everything is within render range, so things will be working behind the scenes while I'm here if I decide to AFK. So this will be all shut off, but I will leave a... basically what I'm going to do is I'll leave a door here so I can get to the back and fix anything. It'll probably be just a series of like maybe trap doors or something set up on the side so I can go click, click, click and just go through them. I don't want a bunch of people back here, so this is going to be the access point behind, and I'll be able to circle around all this, check these, make sure these things are staying on. If anything is going weird with the system, I can check everything from back here, right? As well as this spot right here, which is for my kelp and everything like that. And just double check, making sure everything stays on okay. Now, am I going to decorate back here? No. It's literally going to look like this forever and ever and ever. I will never, ever decorate back here. It makes no use. Nobody's going to be back here. I mean, I don't really care what it looks like. And if I decorate it, if I ever have to put redstone or something back here, I'm just going to have to, like, you know, like, crush it anyway. So there's no point. You know what I'm saying? So we got our pods up here. They're going to go all the way to here. So we got this right here, marrying this 2 steps down, just like it is over there. We'll take this middle stairway out. And then I thought, well, what if that's not enough storage? What if we got, like... Because this game's full of stuff like lodestones. It's full of things that you don't get that many of. Like, even weapons, right? So, like, if I get swords or something and I need to store them somewhere, like, am I going to put it up here? No, no, no. So what I've done is, to save some space, I went to single chest on this one. And this is going to be my storage pods down here. These are just single chests. These are items that I may not get a lot of. They're just going to be like randoms. You know, there's not going to be any kind of rhyme or reason for things down here. Basically, as I get them, I'm going to put them in a chest. And then once the chest gets full of that item, if I feel like I don't need the item anymore, we're going to send it down to the overflow chest, which is going to be next to a trash can. So either it's going to get tossed in the trash, or it's going to be, we'll take it to, like, we'll turn it into mulch if we can mulch it. Just different things like that. That way we don't accrue so much stuff that we can't use. Because in moving, like, these, like, pumpkins, like, I ended up mulching a bunch of the pumpkins before we started. You know, that's what I was doing last night as the stream went off, because we had so many chests of them that it didn't make a lot of sense for me to keep them all. So then we'll clear it out, and then what we'll do, and I haven't decided how I'm going to do it. I really like the golems starting from this side and working their way across, dropping, and going down to the end, right? So I think I may keep something similar here. And then have a room maybe over here. Like, I do need to connect this, but that's one of the things I'm going to do tonight. We're going to connect that to the main system. That's going to connect right up here to the to that green treasure chest right there. So, as soon as I double check to make sure I can connect it up there, I'm not sure. But we're probably going to have anything that's left over that comes in over, maybe go up underneath Like as soon as it gets dropped in that chest, maybe it gets spit into a water line, and that water line brings it up to another chest, like over here, and then here we'll put our little trash can with everything on it, and like a mulching machine or something like that. Just have this like be just a room that's just that, and then it'll also contain the redstone for these spikes right here. Now, the reason why I haven't done too much with this yet is because I do need to make some farms. There's still some farms I need to make. So I need more sheep farms, and I need, or sheep's auto wool maker things. Like those guys over there that are hanging out. I need those. A dripstone farm, that's another one I want to do, but I'm probably not going to do as many of those as I did because dripstone seems to grow faster than sulfur. You can see the sulfur. This has been going on since the freaking it dropped. Like I built these the first day after this update dropped, and you could see that it's not. These things are super slow. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's not like it's optimized. Like it's not optimized. Like I didn't put observers behind every spike. I put them in every other spike. I knew that was going to slow things down a bit, but honestly, I didn't care. At the time, I was trying to save resources. So one of the things we're going to do tonight is this area right here where we got all of this diorite, right, all the way over here. We're going to go ahead and decorate this area right here, right? So boom, right? Well, first thing we'll do is we're going to go ahead and install our ceiling over here. We're going to hang our lanterns, and we're going to get rid of some of these torches back here. Now, you see, I left the prismarine lights shining, but those will be covered up. I don't really care that they're there. I do like the looks of the lanterns here. So, you know, like we'll just place a lantern in front of every one of them. That'll create plenty of light right here and make this make this whole storage room look kind of nice. So first thing we have to do is we're going to have to get some blackstone tiles, and that is easy to do with this handy dandy machine. So let's make some blackstone tiles. And we're not going to do all of this. We're going to do about we'll do 5 stacks. We'll do 5 stacks, and we're going to drop the rest of them into our storage system and go ahead and let those go where they need to go. Because I may need some of this blackstone for other things. And then, like, of course, if I don't really need, like, all the stuff I have, I may return some of it. I'm not going to return any of it. That's just not going to happen. But we borrow from each other all the time. So, like I said, he knew I was going to do this. So, before we move on to the next piece, we want to make sure the piece on the other side of us is done. So, let's go up here, and we're going to go up here to our copper golem, and we're going to open this chest. Now, this is going to start looking a lot better, too. I'm going to put a shulker unloader in up here. All right, buddy, look in there. Okay. And he's going to start, and you notice he's... Come on. There we go. And you can see the blackstone going along where he's dropped it in that chest. That thing spit it out into there. It's going into this chest, and it's going to run across this, and it should appear, as long as nothing's broken. That always scares me. Something breaks. So yeah, we're getting it in right here, so it's working. And why do I do it that way? Why don't I have it put it directly in the system? It's because I used this system in the last realm we were in, and although it's good, I mean, the system works. It's a solid system, and I do recommend this. This is the impulse sorting system, and it's really hard to break. But here's the issue. Let's say I put, it feeds directly into it, and I put like a whole inventory full of full stacks of stone or cobblestone or whatever. Because it's moving down these things so fast, these things can miss it. And it's going to end up going through the entire system before we catch it at the very end. So what we're trying to do is avoid all of that. I only put them in 16 at a time. And the system moves pretty at a pretty good pace that way. It doesn't always have to be fast, but I do want it to be efficient. So I'm not sure if the stacks is enough to do all this, but oops, that's the wrong button. We're gonna do it this way. And this is gonna hide that cobblestone ceiling. It also makes it a lot easier when I'm building up top to break that cobblestone. And we're just gonna go. Let's just go ahead and go straight across with this to right there. I think that's where I need it. And we'll go. I know I missed one down there. It's easy to do when you're doing it this way. I'm not ready to put the drop ceiling over down there. That part's not done, so it doesn't get a ceiling yet. This over here is the only thing I really need to do at this point is as I start putting items in here to sort is activate the copper golems in each of these. Why haven't I already activated them? Well, there's a simple reason. I don't want to right now. That's the main reason. So these two are activated because there's stuff to sort here. There is no reason to activate these and put extra stress on the server and my ears having to hear them clank around until I'm ready for it. So, by the end of the night, I may have these ready to go. And then these, and then these, and then these. It's eat. But I think what I'm going to do right here, I don't know what I'm going to do, actually. Because I'm going to have a lot of wool, and I need the wool sorted in here. But that may be further down the line. You got to remember, we got dyed items per thing. So we've got quite a bit of room. I need some more cinnabar is what I need. That's going to be kind of full. So what we're going to do is I don't need this chest anymore. So we're going to put another chest in. I hope I'm still oh, that's not where I want to put that chest. I hope I'm still casting because my computer just did something funky. I don't know what's going on. Oh. So yes, I have a computer that that hasn't been updated to Windows 11 yet. It causes me a bit of an issue. Hold on, let me pull. I got to do this so I can pull chat back up. But right now, like, I'll be honest, you guys, I'm just paying for cancer therapy and treatments and my medicine, and I just don't have it's like I don't have the extra funds right now. It's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. So, and what I really need to do is just really just get to work on this channel by like, adding some like channel wide stuff and things of that sort, just to help out the channel a little bit, but I haven't really had time to do it yet, and I probably won't for a few weeks anyway, because I'll be going to Milwaukee here in a couple weeks and visiting a friend out there, spending some time with them. And, I shouldn't have put all that in there because I need to cover those lights. So let me grab a stack. And then I will need... I'm going to need more of both of those, but I do know where I can get them, so that's not an issue. And it looks like we did 2 chains and then a So we go 1, 2, and then we did. Yeah, right. That's what we did. No, that's 100% not what we did. I guess we did just one chain. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna hang him right in front of these little spider things, and I need to go get some lanterns and chains. And luckily, I do know that I made extra of those. Uh, Literally made extra of those before I made the ones I was using but then I forgot where I put them, which is why I need the storage system finished. And then once we get all that finished, I can comfortably start working back on here, get up top, and start expanding things out because I want to get started on the main base, which is the Shinra building, and it is going to be a beast. So we want to make sure we just want to make sure that we got everything going along that we need to. I don't have any chains. Wicked. Because once I start on the Shinra building, there's not much I'm going to be focused on afterwards until that gets done. It's going to take a lot of planning. It can't be brick by brick. I literally cannot find plans anywhere. So I do have an art book for Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I'm going to use that to help as a reference point to build it. So a lot of it's just going to be my interpretation of what I think it should look like. Some of it's going to be straight out of the book, but after it's done, I promise it's going to be worth the wait. It's just going to be. I can't wait, man. I'm getting. Man, you need chains are the biggest waste of resources that I've ever seen in my life. All right, let's take a block of iron. I'm gonna have to AFK next to the freaking iron farm. Okay, let's see how much. 37 chains. It's probably enough. So let's throw the stuff back in here. And bop. Cover. You're like, Token, this is weird because now you're okay. So I'm gonna put lamps on the other side too. I'm just going to come down the other side and do it. I know it's not symmetric right now. Like, remember, that's one of my things this season is to do symmetry. You know, make everything symmetrical. That's oddly enough right where I need to put this chain. So why cover up the lights? Well, I am glad you asked. Actually, I'm not glad you asked. What a crappy question. You should be ashamed of yourself. The reason why I cover them is really they're just to make everything make spawn proof on the top. I don't really care about down here. The lights. I mean, yeah, they look kind of neat right now, but they're very back roomish right now with how they look. And I'm going for an aesthetic. I do want I do. This is going to be my permanent storage room. This is not a, okay, we're going to use this storage room temporarily. This is it. This is the final storage room that I will be using the entire time we're running this server. And how long are you going to run Season 1 of MelloCraft? I don't know. I don't even know if we're going to create a new server for Season 2. We may just create new builds after we're done with these. Right? That may be how we do the season. It depends. It really depends on who's all around at the time when we decide to do this. Personally, I like the early game stuff, but I hate rebuilding farms over and over and over again. So what we may do is we may just send everything. We may just go, I don't know, like maybe 5, 6,000 blocks away, and then start a new community there, and just make this like a forever world where we just cover the whole thing. Minecraft worlds are huge, everybody. They're really big. So we want to make sure that and I don't like it either. Like, I've been part of some other servers and realms, and I joined one and was literally on it for 3 weeks after they told me they weren't going to reset it, and they reset it. And I spent those 3 weeks getting all my early game stuff, right? So I don't want to do that to people. Now, right now, there's only 3 of us on here. Now, I am looking for people um, to join. It looks like Angel Coin is on. We may join her in chat here in a little bit. Um, Whoopsie. Well, let's put it in the right spot first, and then we'll destroy that one. We'll just break it by hand. Okay. Yeah, we'll let but that's what I think I want to do, because I know Angel Coin, she's working on the Zelda, like Hyrule Castle from Zelda. So I think that's kind of neat. Now, do we need to put one here? I think we do. Oh, that's going to actually... Actually, I think this area probably doesn't need one, because it's kind of like the entrance, and if I put one here, that's going to be off, and that's going to bug me forever and ever. So let's just leave it like that, because I am going to put some lights right here, similar to these. That's compact. It's a new block that we've got with this add-on. It's compact. Compact. Whatever powder it is to make the different color lights and everything. That's what it is. That's what that is. And I may come through here and change these lanterns to different colors, but I haven't decided if I want to do that yet or not. So let's take a look at this from a distance and see what we think. Yeah, I like that. It's nice. It's well lit. So perfect. And we can simply go... And we could probably get rid of this guy here. And let's go ahead and turn these into decorative torches so I can hold them in my hand. There we go. And, yeah, so the drop roof's installed. This. I know there's no lights right here, but that's fine. It's going to look fine. All right, and then if we come in from right here, we see it goes down that way. Be like, oh, that's cool. And then go down here and be like, oh, that's even cool too. And, you know. But I don't know if I like that this wall doesn't match this wall, but actually, maybe I do like that it doesn't match, because it kind of goes with this right here, how I've got it. So maybe we'll leave it for now. We'll see. We may change our minds later. Alright, let's drop. Oh, I can kind of feel the lag hit me, so I can definitely tell that Angel Coin's on, and I really hope... Oh, no. Is she using that? If she's using that XP machine... Yeah, look at this. This is why this I can't do redstone if she's using that machine. It ruins my lag. I can't do anything. I I mean, this is ridiculous. Alright, well, that's not cool. I mean, to each their own, I guess. I mean, I can work with the lag. I just can't do. It's just going to be hard for me to do redstone with the lag because I'm not sure it's going to work. So let's go ahead and so we got our decorations here, and these are all good. So we got all of our farms that we have here. Now, I think what we need to do is do some wool right here, right? We got 16 types of wool, which I'm not sure I have all the wool colors anymore. At one point I did. Oh, this lag is killing me. Alright, let's this down here, and then we're gonna have to we'll set this here, and we'll take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Um, Nine. Okay. So we got 9 of the 16 ready to go. So, ugh. So if I remember correctly, the order that I have the first 4 in is this. So we know we got these first 4. And that's where I want to start putting my wool, is right here. So where's that? Oops, I need that. And then, so our white wool is going to be right there. Boom. And our first chest, second chest will be light gray. Let's drop this here. Light gray. And we're going to do dark gray. And then we'll start at the top, and that is where black will go. So these are. This is also going to tell me the order in which I need to put the rest of this stuff in. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to have to get some dye for the rest of this stuff. And Angel Coin's over here, so let's join chat. Let's see what she's up to. Oh my gosh, it's taking forever to pull up Discord. What is going on with this? I know it connected me to a funky server today too. Well, I mean, I wouldn't give it a thumbs up right yet. It doesn't look like Discord's working. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Oh, the. Oh, yeah. I haven't actually covered these up. Well, these will be covered up because it's just. Yeah. You want to see something cool? Come here and check this out. Um, this is what I did on stream yesterday. Oh, yeah. And if you notice my new outfit, I had to do a covert operation earlier. Um, I had to steal from Gibro. So you know, yeah. So you'll see this part over here. This is new. You'll see this trail of here across the ceiling. You see that all those. So that's that big farm I have that has bamboo, watermelon, pumpkins, and everything. That drops down. This is my overflow chest. It's not got anything in it, so that means everything's working okay. So everything gets pulled down into that treasure chest, and it goes through this sorting system right here. It's going to sort it to the four things of that I do, and then the pumpkin or the melons get dropped into this auto crafter right here. The bamboo gets dropped into that auto crafter over there. The sugar cane and pumpkins go right into this chest, and then this fella will pick them up, drop them in this chest, and take a look. Watch this. All right, there it goes. And then it's going to travel down that water line over to here and start picking up into the storage system I have back here. So now, yeah, so now I have full pumpkin blocks and full bamboo blocks when they get in there. So I don't have to worry about doing any of that manually. Yeah, it only took me 3 hours and a lot more room than I want. And then last night, while I was thinking about it, I was laying in bed thinking about it, and I was like, oh, I could have done this much easier. But there's no way I'm redoing it. I used a lot of resources to make this. I could probably do it with half the resources now that I thought about it, but yeah. So this is just an impulse sorter, like a mini one. It's basically this right here, just a miniature format. And then just, yeah. Yeah, and I had to do the hoppers this way because what they were getting too close to these freaking torches over here, so they were locking up the hoppers. And yeah. And so I will show you some of the redstone basic things I did here that pieced it together. Uh, that is up here. This is the doorway. Right here where I'm standing is the doorway. Do not walk through this. That's not a doorway. This is the doorway. So I don't need you to come through here. I just got to go through here. Well, I own it. Right? So anyway. So yeah, this is the auto crafter setup I figured out. Yeah, so basically, like, so I had this set up in creative, and yeah, it was more compact. But the issue is it was only spitting out one thing, and then it would stop. And so I was like, oh well, I've got this over here, and this right here works like a charm, you know. So I just combined both of them. That's basically all I did is just combined it. So now it'll craft what I need it to. and I've got to install two more actually. But right now, I noticed a little bit of lag earlier. Did you run your XP machine by any chance? Dang, that is so strange because I was eating. Yeah, so I was eating and it wouldn't let me eat again. So, but now everything seems to be fine. I wonder if it's just your area. I wonder, did you got to kill that machine. That's what's doing it. Yeah, I mean, I got to thinking what I was talking to you about earlier today. Is like, oh well, maybe we should put in the ancient city since nothing really spawns there, but we'd still have to like go below it and above it, yeah, and still torch it. But I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? I don't want to lag over there either. So, and I think just and I think just because realms, the servers for realms are so bad, like they're terrible servers. Um, so yeah, yeah, Iowa, and yesterday it logged me into Illinois, which is fine. I still haven't been back to North Carolina yet, which seems to be the closest one to us, but at least it's not Australia like it did the other night. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's so strange. That'd probably be okay. It's so strange that it's still lagging over there. Yeah, because I saw you log in, and I was telling my chat, I was like, "Oh, Angel Coin's on. Let's see what she's doing." And then all of a sudden, like, I went to open a chest, and nothing happened, and I'm like, "Oh God!" And then I tried to eat, and it was doing the thing where it was just like adding adding food and then taking it away over and over again. And I was like, "Oh my God! I hope she didn't run that XP machine over there." But it's just the machine in general. Like it's pretty much. So the YouTuber you got it from just taught you how to make a lag machine, but like lied to you about being XP. Actually, I'm betting that that last patch that ruined the other one we had, I think that's what's doing that one. There has to be something going on in the background we're not seeing. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh yeah. Speaking of armadillos, I do need to give you something. Um, this belongs to you. Um, ask no questions, and I will tell no lies. I saw that in my inventory after the great lag accident of 2 days ago. Yeah. I mean, unless there's silverfish underneath it, but they should be despawned right now, right? They shouldn't. Huh. Hmm. That's so strange. I don't know. Has Gibro looked at it yet? Is he or he's very smartly stayed away from it? Yeah, I love how yesterday he said, "Well, it doesn't affect. I'm not getting the lag you guys are." I was like, "Dude, you weren't there." It's like, of course you're not. You weren't even online. So you want to see my XP machine? I built a good one. Yeah, right here. See? Yeah. I just burn stuff. Uh, like I have my stone chest, like all six of the double chest are filled with stone. So I'm just throwing them here and making smooth stone because I use those for my redstone anyway to run my circuits on. But they give you pretty good XP. Yeah, that's fine. They give you pretty good XP. What gives you the best XP though? I think it's the green dye gives you a lot. But I'm not gonna sit here and make a bunch of green dye and then never use it either. Oh, what is it? Some you. Oh, you could always just give it to the goblin. A goblin, the golem up here. He'll eat it. He'll eat it. I'm gonna feed him. Well, he transfers stone, but it's more fun to say that he eats it. See, boink. And then you'll hear the clicking, and now it's going into the storage system down below us. So, yeah, so I'm going to build a dripstone farm over here next to this one, but I'm only going to do a few. I think I'm just... Actually, I may change this into a dripstone farm right here. Um, it's not like I'm getting a... No, actually, I won't, because these things are so slow. I need as many as possible. But I'm going to do a dripstone farm and then drop that down and then have them go into to make the dripstone blocks. And then the bee farm is going to be over here next to the cacti, this area right here. Wink. And that's just going to connect into the storage system right here through this right here. And then sheep. I want to do 4 of each sheep. So that's... I figured this out. 64. So I've got a quarter of it done. And I don't want to put those too far apart. So this whole area we're standing in is going to be sheep farms. I'm just going to make an aisle that goes this way, an aisle that goes this way, and an aisle that goes this way. And there'll be different mine carts for each one. And then underneath, I'm going to have little golems collecting everything and throwing them into my storage system. And then hopefully once I get everything sorted, I can actually start on the actual build because I really want to get started on the Shinra building. But I also have to figure out what broke my storage unit the other day. Because remember I told you the very last chest on it kind of broke and I don't know how it happened. I think it may have been when I was on up there putting the outline up, but I'm not sure. I'll have to go check. It doesn't make sense unless I miscalculated the chunk borders. Like it shouldn't... That one chest shouldn't despawn. Like, or that one thing shouldn't despawn. It would be multiple. So I'm just gonna chalk it up to I'm gonna blame somebody else for it for now, and then I'll figure it out later. Oh, and if you need any of that powder, that fancy powder, let me show you where I put it. It's in this back, right here. Right here in this back barrel, there's some in there. So you'll see the fire powder in there. There's a couple, but um, like my favorite thing is, wait, Yeah. Look at that torch. Yeah, the black powder is my favorite. Like, hands down, the best looking one there is. Now, the white. Ooh, do I have some white dye? Let me show you. I do have some white dye. You get some blaze powder. I'm running out of blaze rods. And then, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it. How in the hell do you make blaze powder? Oh, there it is. I was like, it's nowhere, it's not where I thought it would be. So we're going to do that. And we'll go pop. And then, watch, see this guy right here? Watch. And then you can still see the particles inside of it. So that's cool. And then here's a couple. These are the other ones. This is probably should have been better just to test one of these, but yeah. So mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't even know. I didn't even know these things had animation. But if you look at a regular one, of like if you stand in the shade and look at it, like if your shadow's over it, you can see the animation inside of it, like out of a normal one. It's just got to have shade over it. I never knew it was there until I started messing with these blocks, and I'm like, oh wow, that's. I thought it was something with this, but it's not. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna get covered before long, but right now I'm just leaving it open until I start on the Shinra building, and um, my main base is going to be at the top of the building. Uh, my base I'm going to build now is going to be where my storage unit is, or storage system. And then, and like the original plan was, is I'm just going to fill this up with, with farms, you know, as I need them. Otherwise, it's going to just stay this way because I mean, there's no reason for me to like decorate it too much. Nobody's ever going to see it. So once I get it closed up, there's no reason to come down here. Yeah, I think the design I use at the top, I was like, if you look at it, it looks like one of those old like reel-to-reel camera things. That was completely unintentional. So, well, I should probably get back to doing that storage room down there. Good luck on taking apart that. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know. That's an issue. And the least amount of people over there is probably better. Um, because right, it's like when all those chickens were here when we were getting the doing the wither thing, like I could feel the game grinding against me when I was trying to play. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. All right, and it. Yeah, I'm gonna make a netherite mining helmet like you got on right there. So that's gonna be my next big thing. But right now, I'm gonna have to dye some sheep different colors and clip them so I can start my storage system or get all those so they'll be ready for when I have them, because getting that storage system finished is my #1 priority right now, so I can actually work on other things without having to worry about manually sorting shit. All right, take it easy. All right, later. Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, so we're still having issues with everything. So I know what 4 colors that we don't need to put in here. So let's see. We need orange. Right. So orange. Wait, do we need orange? We don't need orange. Okay, so we got orange, but we do need lime green. All right, and we got brown, so we're good there. And we got green dye, pink dye, light gray. We got yellow. We have yellow down here, so we'll put that back. Let's see. Let's do this. All right. We got yellow, and then cyan. Wait. Purple. Okay, we do have purple. Right, we got purple. 1, 2, 3. So we need 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we got red. And we have black down there. Where is all my other dye? Because I know I have all the dyes here. Or I did. It appears that I have no light blue dye. Or blue dye. So let's... Do I have cornflower in here? I do. So let's... oh, we need... never mind. I'm just going to make it out of bone meal. So we need blue and light blue. Okay. Blue dye. And then light blue dye. Now that is going to go... So we need... Let's see. Blue. And light blue. Alright, we got... Let's go ahead and dump this. Did 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What are we missing? We got purple. And we got pink. Oh! We don't have magenta. Yeah, that's it. Right there. So that's all the colors. So we need to grab some shears. And we'll grab 2 sets because it looks like we're about to... And we're going to start dyeing the sheep over here. different colors, and then we're gonna have to wait till they're all of it, all until their wool grows back. But while we're doing that, we can. We're gonna go boom and boom, boom, boom. And we need a dark blue. Okay. Alright, so we got those out of the way. The only thing we need is magenta, and we'll just take care of that here in a second. So let's... Oh my god. We can't have that. Come here. You. The wrong one? No, I got the right one. Need you, Greenie. Don't run away from me. And then you. And we need... Oh my gosh, we're gonna need more yellow. Why did it only do one yellow? Only did one green too. Dang it. Well, we can make... And then we need a magenta. Oh, we'll need another pink one too. Ugh. Where did he go? Oh yeah, congratulations. You just get pinned up over here now. Be a lot easier if I just got off my butt and actually finished the farm, right? We'll get to it. I promise. It'll be done by the end of the week. Oh, let's see. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, perfect. That should do it. Let's go ahead and set up our filters down here. So we want to do it this way. We want to go We want to go. So we need brown, and then we will go with blue. Actually, we'll do light blue, and then blue. Nah, I don't like the way that looks, so we'll go light blue. Okay. Do we have another color that doesn't fit with anything? Really, the only thing that doesn't really fit with anything would be red. So we'll put red down here. Do light blue. Cyan, and then we'll do blue here. Perfect. Okay, those have been set. So our next three, let's do these. We'll do yellow, lime, and green. Those colors kind of go together. Yellow. Lime. Ha! Of course. Lime. And green at the bottom. Oops. And then our next three colors will be pink, magenta, and purple. And then the very last one's going to be orange. And then we're actually going to put our dyes in next, so we can start sorting that stuff up there too. I'm going to do pink. Boom. We're going to sort this, and then we're going to take a little break. Let's see this thing. We actually may put flowers in these two here, so we'll just use two for those. But again, thanks everybody for stopping by. I appreciate the support. Um, so, is it, and appreciate everybody stopping by. So, I know we just had an ad run, so I will not run another one. I didn't plan this very well, but we've been running for about an hour and 20 minutes. I am going to take a quick break, and you guys just enjoying the ambiance of looking at a treasure chest really close. Okay? I will be back shortly. Hey everybody, I'm back. I am attempting to collab with somebody. But doing it from my phone is probably one of the weirdest things I've ever done. Stream Manager, that's what I need, right? Okay. Okay. 1 second here. I'm almost done. So, all right, let's do that. So, alrighty. I sent out a couple collab links. I don't know if anybody's going to collab or not. So let's just grab our 16. Um, well, let's grab some flowers first. We're going to grab all the flowers we have, and we're going to separate them into 2 categories and put them in that chest. I don't know if I'm going to miss this elevator or love it when it's gone. I haven't decided yet. I have not decided yet, so boom. I mean, I mean, these aren't really decorative. Yeah, I don't know what to do with those. I honestly don't know what to do with those. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna throw this, and this in here because those really aren't. These really aren't. Those aren't really decorative, and they really don't do anything too much except. I mean, yeah, I mean potion making and things of that sort. So basically, we'll have 2 little filters here. All right. So and we're gonna put flowers in here. The flowers I have. I mean, there's not a ton of them, but I don't know why I'm doing it that way. Like, I mean, really, I truly do not know why I'm doing it that way. I'll keep this flower out so I can, like, use it to, for that, but we can do all these flowers here. And then anything that's not a flower, that's decorative. So we're gonna do that there, and we'll put this white tulip up here like huzzah. And then down here, we're going to simply put everything decorative-wise that's not a flower that we can use. And then we'll use a firefly bush for that because I like firefly bushes. And then whatever we get, like, so if something comes down here and it gets rejected, we can just go to the overflow chest and then set some filters up for it. So now what I want to do is go ahead and grab all of the dyes. And then we'll do the fire powders. We'll probably do the fire powders all in the same chest, but let's just see. We've got plenty of room, so we may throw them in there with the dyes. That may be the best thing to do. I feel like I'll get lost if I do that. I mean, I gotta be careful too, because we gotta sort trees and stuff too, and that's actually gonna be a royal pain. That's gonna be the next big thing. So we got green. I need 16 of these fellas. So 3, 4, 5. 11, 12, a 13, 14, 15, and of course we're missing light blue dye. Of course we're missing light blue dye. Oh, wait. Boom. 16. Alright. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16. Alright. There's all our dyes. Oh, we're going to do the same order we did this in. So we're going to go... white, light gray, gray, black. Okay. White. You know, I feel like I can put most of these dyes in this. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna waste a lot of. I'm not gonna waste a lot of effort here. I think I'm gonna do this the easy way, and we're gonna go. So we're gonna go white. Gray, or light gray, dark gray, and then black. Yeah, giving those a double chest each is a bit much, I think. So we'll just do one row in each of these chests. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I can accept being wrong. I can always change these if I need it. So red, and then we go to the blues, and we need... So let's go ahead and go pop for that, and start with our... the problem is we don't have enough light blue dye to do anything with, really. So we'll do that. I mean, I can always fix it after the fact. Because the only thing that will come in here is blue dye, or light blue dye, and it'll get filtered by itself anyway. So we use blue dye to mark this one. And then, so we did our blues, and then we do our greens. So we're going to start with, well, not greens, but, you know, we start with yellow. Lime green. I will say that I have a massive amount of green dye. I guess I'm going to put those in a shop or something. So we're going to pop a blue up there. And then we've got the purples and then orange. Actually, I may just do... Yeah, so my goal is to open like a dye shop. So probably just what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some overflow on green in here. Actually, hold on a second. Let's do it this way. I think this way is going to be better. So we're going to do... It ruins my color palette that I had going on in here, but I really don't care. So... And then, green, we can just take up all 3 rows of this. Why am I doing this? Because it prevents anything from going into a blank space, taking up... Now, it's not going to matter here, because the only thing that's going to end up in this space is light blue dye anyway. Because the system wants to fill up these first. Alrighty. Perfect. So... Oh. And so that's done. So we got dyes. And those are just place markers. That's not telling you what's in there. Alright, so we got our dyes done. So let's do our powders. Which, that's going to be a little difficult because I am not going to make each color of powder. Right now, I'm just going to put what I have in there. And then I'm going to put... Because there's going to be 16 of those too. Plus the blaze rods and the breeze rods. So we're going to put all those in there. Actually... Yeah, we won't do the blaze rods either. Nope. Okay. So we'll just do the dyes and the... Actually, don't even want the blaze powder in there, so we're gonna put the blaze powder over here. Oh, we're gonna put the blaze powder over here with our blaze rods. And we will... We're gonna bust up that thing to get our four green things here. So we want to kind of do these in the same order. We'll do wait. Actually, I just can't see me making too many of these, so we're just gonna put them all in here, like in no particular order, because like I said, I don't foresee me making a ton of these. So I'm fine with them all going in the same chest. So we're gonna put that up there. Boom. Okay, now we need something. I think we can probably put our blaze... No, because that's not going to fill up a double chest. So what do I have that's going to fill up a double chest? Let's see. Well, not much of anything, really. Most stuff is already... I mean, I can do my lanterns in one. But I'm really not ready to sort those. So let's just go back here and see what we got going on. This is stuff that needs to have a home to sort. Honestly, none of that stuff either. I mean, I may put some torches in there just to have a spot saved for something that goes in there. I And then, because once we get this done, we're going to start putting wood in there. Carpet can go in with the same color of wool. I'm not really concerned about that. Those are what I was talking about earlier, the one-offs. I'm not too concerned about those. Those can go in single chest. Those definitely go in single chest. Oh, I need to take these out. And I've effectively... Well, okay, I can actually, I think even these can go in. I'm going to put them in here. You know what I can do? Nope, doesn't go in single. I just can't see... And all of these need to be single boxes because... I just don't seem to be getting very many of those. I can put these in one, and I can put these in the... You know, like, I don't think I'm going to use the whole thing. That's the thing, right? Now, I could put... No, that copper... Wait. Are those chains? Damn it. I knew I had chains somewhere. You know what? I'm just going to set on that for a while. I am just going to put a couple torches in there. For now, and then we sort this pale hanging moss into this guy right here. And then we're just going to throw torches in here. How's it going? Ah, okay. Yeah. I'm still... Right now, I'm just working on separating these boxes to store. And just trying to future think what I am going to need and what I'm not going to need. Like 21 ore? That's really good. That's really good. That's cool. Do I have a place for quartz? Ooh, I do. I have a place for quartz ore. Which means that quartz is going to go in there too. Perfect. I don't have to waste another chest on that shit. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, that's I don't know if that's what I'm going to do with the super smelter because a lot of times when I smelt something I kind of need it right then. uh so, oh, welcome back, Corpse Queen. Yeah. Hey, Corpse Queen, I'm gonna send you a collab link if you're interested. If not, that's fine too. I'll have to do it through my phone. Yeah, it's just the stupid. Um, oh, actually, you know what, Corpse Queen, I'm gonna just post it in our chat in Discord, and then you can go there. Um, it's just gonna be much easier to do it. I'm gonna put it under the streaming sub thing there. Oh yeah, I love it. It looks goofy, but okay. Yeah, I like the mining helmet. Um, oh, I remember what I was doing now. I got in the middle of something and started doing something else, and not yeah. Well, yeah, my brain hadn't been working too well. So me and Alex, we went to a little while ago. She needed to go over to PetSmart, and I said, "Oh, cool. I need to go to Target." And they're right next to each other. So this is how my brain is working today. It's not. I think it's working backwards. So I'm not going to tell you what I needed in Target right now. So I parked in the middle of the two stores. She went to PetSmart. I walked all the way over to Target. Target was a little further away. Went and got my stuff, carried it back out to the car. It was heavy, right? She had the keys because she was closer. She only had to get one thing, so I thought she'd be back. She wasn't back yet, so I waited out there. She gets in there and said, I look at the stuff I have. This is what I went to Target to buy: cat litter and cat food. It's that No, I bought them, but I could have walked into Petco and got them. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I know, and I'm just like, well, that's exactly what I said. Well, I mean, it may cost a couple dollars more, but I would have paid it just to not walk in. I don't know why I'm grabbing all this stuff. I don't need all of it. I just need one of each. Um, I mean, I didn't need all of it. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, it's that stupid brain I have right now. That's just the way it thinks, and so I was just like, eh. Well, yes. Callie's lost a little weight because she's doing better with like not eating all the time. Mary's not that big, and and then of course because she doesn't eat that much and she runs around a lot, but I don't know what it is with boy cats, but they feel like they have to eat everything. Oh, really? Huh. All right, so we're gonna. Yeah, I'm just getting my storage system sorted out and ready to go. so I can get rolling on. Right now, it's just setting filters, and that's the biggest pain in the butt ever. Yeah, I mean, you think we're at the point where we need the bartering farm yet? I mean, I don't want to rush because I know that we're gonna have to build that gold farm to go with it. I mean, it won't take me much to build the bartering farm. Um, yeah, mm-hmm. Uh, well, I was thinking, it doesn't take me much to build the bartering farm. I mean, it's like super easy. I do have to find a good place in the Nether to build it. So I think I may wait until he gets started on another hub and me and him just talk about where we want to put it. That may be the best. Because that bartering farm is such more of a late game kind of thing. Besides the blackstone and the obsidian and the crying obsidian, which I love crying obsidian, um, I mean, there's not really much in there that we need. I mean, there's bottles of water. I mean, we get a lot of those. Potions of fire resistance. Oh, yeah, I think so too. More power to him, I say. I'm not a huge fan of the Nether. I'm not a huge fan of the End. Um, you know what the funny thing is I love ancient cities. And it's just yeah. Apparently, there's a machine that you can do. There's like a limit to the amount of wardens that can spawn, and you can do it on Bedrock with the Bedrock chunk loader, which is like a portal. But I don't know if it's something that I really want to mess with. But apparently, you can do that, and then it won't spawn any wardens anywhere on the server. That seems like a cheap way to do things. Yeah. Let's see. Got some pale oak saplings. Yep, I'm at the point now where I've get all the wood sorted. So I can finally get some of this stuff picked up out here because this is also something else I need to do. I need to clear up all this stuff out here so I can start working on the train. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build an actual train on the station, and you go through a door, and you literally get in a mine cart, and the cart shoots out the front of the train to take you. So it's going to look like it's just going to look like a train, but you know what I'm saying? It's kind of not really, but yeah. Alrighty. So for each of these trees, we're going to I have 9. I don't think I'm not gonna have enough room to put these trees in. Yeah, nice. All right, I gotta pivot. I hate it. I hate it when I'm in the middle of something. I just well, at least I realize it now and not later. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to pivot. The problem is I already filled my inventory up with everything. Uh, oh, yeah. Actually, no, that needs to stay that way. Ugh. Hmm. Bam, bam, and then the stuff that it makes can go on the bottom. Actually, no, we'll do the same things we did stone. Never mind. I don't have to pivot. I just overthought what I was doing. Actually, I'm not going to sort the leaves with the trees. I'm going to put the leaves over here with the decorative stuff. I think that makes more sense, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Um, I'm pretty excited. Anytime I get new blocks to mess with, I like, people are upset about it, but like they just get upset about stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just stupid. Like people are like, "Oh, it could have been, we could have had mob drop and stuff." Like, shut up, dude. We got plenty of mobs in this game. Creepers for me, but yeah. So we're gonna put all this. We're gonna put all the seeds there. Cool. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I like the pink block. I know maybe some people don't, but I do. I like that. I like the pink block. Um. Mhm. Yeah, I can see that. Especially you have a little pastel color build going. Um. Hmm. Oh yeah. He does not have a house. He tore it down. I couldn't even plant a mangrove tree on it. Um. Like all his chests are just sitting out there. Like, I was just like, he's like, yeah, it's in my chest monster outside, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna take about 10 stacks of it. 14 diamonds all in the same area? Dude, that's awesome. Yeah. Alright. So that's done, that's done. Those are all filled. Those aren't filled. That is all of... Cool. Well, time to stress out my um, my sorting system. Uh, yeah, it's just all the stuff that I just made filters for. I'm gonna throw all of it in the. I want to feed it all to this golem up here. And that way, I mean, I'm gonna have to go out there and clear out some of the stuff, um, and some of them, and just manually sort it. But at least it gets it down there as long as this golem wakes up. I think I'm gonna make a redstone device to wake up my golems when they fall asleep on me. Like maybe like a little piston or something like that that pops them, or a trap door over them or something like that that hits them. Because once they move, they're good. Some of these flowers aren't in here yet, but it's part of this system. Is anything that doesn't sort goes into that box at the end, and then I can make a filter for it. This stuff I'm just gonna feed to the mulching machine. Oh my gosh. It's gonna take those things forever to sort these logs. It's gonna take me forever to move these logs over there. Okay. Alrighty. I'll run out of space to input stuff into my sorting system. Oh, frick. Let me grab that ender chest. Let me grab that ender chest that I just dropped in that sorting system. I mean, it ain't gonna go anywhere, but, you know. I would rather have that chest on me and not just swimming around in a storage system. Oh, did you ever listen to that record? Okay. You should. Oh. Alright, let's drop this in here. This golem in here is probably like, what is he doing? He just keeps giving me more and more work. I like them just because the storage system is just... It's so much better when you don't have to worry about redstone. Like, it really is. Like, building both, like, I know that the golems aren't as fast as, like, redstone, but if you walk out of render distance with them, I mean, at least they don't, like, completely break, you know? Well, I mean, they do just have one job. See, I don't like iron golems. Like, remember the one in the last realm I made, and he just, I don't know where he wandered off to. He just, I had a villager that did that too, just didn't random wander off in random spots all the time. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, I need to activate all these golems down here so they actually sort stuff. Otherwise, it's just going to end up in the chest in front of them. And I don't have any honeycombs right now, but I mean, I can do this. Okay, he's waiting. He's waiting for stuff. He's got stuff in there. Work. I think it has to do with, honestly, I think it has to do with the, walking out of render. But I've been down here for a while, you know. Yeah, I don't quite understand. Like, they never did this before. Like, where they would just turn off, almost. Like, they didn't do that in the last realm at all. But for whatever reason, I can't keep them awake. And it may be just because they're so far away, but... I mean, I had them in that central tower, and I never had an issue with them. Like, I never had to go in there and wake them up. They just woke up and started working. to put... I need to make sure all my dudes are working. Just get these guys moving down here. Yeah, I know there's stuff in there for you to pick up now. So let's... Okay, they're all working. Good. So I could just put this stuff in here myself too. Okay. So jungle. And oak. Alright, I gotta make sure all these guys are moving back here. Oh my god. Keep going. Okay. I hate it when I have to use my smack and hold. These all seem to be working okay. Alrighty. Actually, I should probably just get some shulker boxes. Yeah, this is gonna make... Yeah. Alright. Man, I harvested a lot of pale oak. I was about to ask if you were back over at your base, but you literally just told me you were mining, so I guess not. set these down and see how far behind this this overloaded the sorting system is, because I did this on purpose. These guys are just clanking away. Alright, let's... let's see, it's all the wood blocks. No, all the regular wood blocks are in this last one. Okay, perfect. If you feed him a torch, they'll just follow you. Yeah, they do that. Alright, dark oak. Oh, lava? Yeah. Oh. Alright. So, let's stress out this system as much as I can and see if I can break it. Yeah, I really need to get those shulker unloaders finished. That shulker unloader finished, but I'm too lazy to build it. Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright, nothing's ended up over there. It's not supposed to be there. We can sort this out here into to our decorative box. Yeah, these copper golems should never be idle anymore. Not with all these automatic farms going into them. Alrighty. Let's see how much cinnabar we have left. Oh, not much. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fly or take the nether over. I kind of like having the portal there if I need it, but flying is just so much easier. Hmm. But yeah, that's still a lot, right? That's like a bunch. Yeah. that. Okay. Man, I go through these fish like crazy. I need to go buy some more golden carrots or something. All right. All right. Let's make sure everything is going good back here. we should probably take some stuff and... Oh yeah, there's a ton of them down there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we shouldn't have any issues with, like, slime blocks or anything. Yeah, there's so many slime chunks and stuff down there. It's crazy. I need to get some more food. I keep getting hungry. Let's see. Not in real life, in game. I'm plenty full. Ooh. It's a trader. Let's see what he has. Oh, I'll take those. Ooh, I'll take as many of those as I can get, too. I'll let you live for now. Alright, what I'm doing right now is I'm cleaning out all this stuff that's just going to clog down the system right now and manually sorting it just to get it done. I don't want to be here all night doing this. So, hey, Azapee, how's it going? I'm doing pretty well. Oh, just trying to get this this sorting system sorted out, so to speak. I mean, it's working, but I have, roughly, 3 or 4 weeks worth of harvesting to sort in it, so it's going a little slow. Okay, all these guys are still working. Stick your head in the water bowl. Oh. Well, no, I couldn't imagine getting it taken out. Probably sucks too. Oh. Okay, that's literally all of that. That should have been holding that up. Is out. I mean, I know the system works, but it's just not. I'll be up all night waiting for that thing to sort. That'd make for great content, just me just running back and forth. some copper chests. Where are they? Crap. And now I'm just setting up these pods to extend the storage system even further. Alright. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we've been at this for about 3 hours, and literally, I'm sorry about the moving stuff back and forth. It just has to be done, part of the process. But I'm gonna continue to work on this off stream, and I hope you guys have a good night. And we will, I think tomorrow we're gonna get back into some Final Fantasy, but we're gonna, we'll see, we'll see. I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna do. But I do have some things going on tomorrow. But as soon as that's over with, I'll probably do 3-4 hours of Final Fantasy X. So you guys have a good evening, and we will see you soon. Later.